All right.
Excited about this one today.
What do we have in store?
It's a glorious day.
Not so great.
It is the perfect day for our first ever car review video.
Okay, let's bring it.
We said we were going to do it for a while.
This has been on the pipeline for a while.
Well, I thought maybe today, because you allowed me to pick the first car.
Yes, I did.
Maybe.
Don't let me down.
The best thing to do for today would be a twist on potentially the most iconic PCO car that ever existed.
Are we talking about the Toyota Prius?
We are talking about the Toyota Prius.
I knew it.
But we're talking about the Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid. So Rich, the front, what are you thinking?
I like it. It's a bit more menacing.
Yeah, well, it's designed to be a little bit more menacing. Ooh. And it's got auto headlights on, which basically means that dead of the night, middle of the rain, wherever you are, that bad boy's coming on.
It's a good change from the old model as well.
I've got to say, I love how the front has that little blue outline on the Toyota badge.
That wasn't there before, am I correct?
Was it not there?
I don't know, was it?
Well, we should double check that.
Okay, we should.
And if we're wrong, we won't
air it.
Someone
should have done their research, that's all I'm going to say.
I just kind of love how with this entire car, it's got this aerodynamic feel to it. It's got wind deflectors on the front, but it's also got these nice side sills down the side, which basically mean that it's more streamlined moving through the air. It was pouring down with rain.
Minutes ago, my hair's wet.
Almost gale force. Nope. Yeah. But this car would stand the test in that, and I like that about this.
Tyres, talk to me.
Tyres, and what tyres they are. 15-inch bitone silver alloy tyres.
You remembered all of that?
I remembered every single word of it.
How long were you practicing that last night?
Memorise, do the preparation, and you get there.
You sang in your sleep?
And that's what I did. I'm thinking it myself.
Say again for me.
15-inch bitone silver alloy wheels. I dream about them.
You literally did. I'm impressed. You've done well. Okay.
But here's where it gets fun.
This is different.
It's a game changer because this is where the party starts or ends.
Depending where you go. Shoreditch, Camden.
Yeah, because this is what you're getting picked up in. And by God, what a thing to get picked up on.
You are so enthusiastic about this. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely different. The last updated model, it was a bit like a Marmite. You either loved it or hated it. Some people really didn't like it. Some people loved it.
I think
this is a bit softer.
Yeah.
And it's not so in your face.
Can I be a little bit bold?
Go for it, always.
Got a bit of a Batmobile vibe about it.
Yeah, you sure? Yeah?
A little bit. Like, it's got that smooth edge to it, that black and red.
Favourite Batman film?
It has to be the one where Batman saves Gotham.
That's every single one. That's pathetic. Okay, no, it's cool.
So generally speaking, I do love it.
Yeah, you are a fan. So am I.
But there is an element of it that I'm not hugely sold on. I'm curious to know what you think as well, because you're obviously a big guy. Need a bit of space.
I do.
Especially with your cars.
Story of my life. Let's go.
What are you thinking about this boot space?
Okay, we'll put loads of Tom's video equipment in there because he obviously needs so much to get the job done.
The price of showbiz.
Yeah, it could be a bit bigger. I'm assuming it's because the battery's under here, right? Is that correct?
I think the battery is under there. Yeah.
It could be better. I've seen worse. It could be better.
Yeah. There are some handy workarounds, which we can obviously mention when we get inside, but that is definitely something to consider. But I think the test probably is in how she moves.
How she moves.
How's you catching?
I was a goalkeeper in my past life.
Well, that's useful.
When I said that.
Catch this.
Oh, straight away. Let's go. Here we are.
Who's this strange person in our car?
I don't know.
Can you just take me to Hyde Park?
Well, we're here. Get out then. Ish, run me through this car. It looks, on first glance, pretty similar to the other Prius, but there's a few little changes. The dashboard looks kind of similar. Steering wheel, the design. I've got a bit of headroom. It's all good.
We've got like a new level of cars not on.
That would help. Push button start.
I love that when it powers up, you get that little animation there telling you that Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid is ready for use.
There's sat nav. That wasn't there before, am I correct?
There's sat nav, yeah.
All right, never get lost again. So this has caught my attention-ish. What do we have here?
That is actually a wireless charger.
Yeah, yours is not charging. Why is that?
Mine is not charging because my phone is about as old as my grandmother.
Yeah. Okay, all right, let me try my phone. I've got a iPhone 8. Let's give that a little whirl.
It's a bit embarrassing if this works.
It worked, so iPhone 8 and above. I'm seeing something underneath. I've heard rumours of heated seats.
There is heated seats. It's actually got sunny for the first time in a long time, so
to use it.
we don't need to whack those on. And what you'll also notice is there was no reason for me to throw the keys to you earlier because it's actually keyless start. Push a button, ready to go.
So same as other Prius. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, where are we going? Did you pay for parking, by the way?
How's it feeling?
Silky.
Yeah, you
Smooth.
enjoy the
All
way
the
that's
S's.
just, I think one of the things that people really liked about Priuses originally was that they're kind of, sturdy and reliable. How does it feel for you back there, Tom, as a passenger?
It feels fantastic. I'd say the only problem is I'm overheating like anything because windows need to be up, otherwise we won't be able to hear you two lovely chaps having this lovely conversation.
So we're going to roast it here, basically, is where we're going with this.
And we're going to roast double because I just turned on the heated seats.
No, turn off the heated seats.
Well, we have to check all the features of the car.
They can't physically see the heated seats, they'll just see us start sweating.
No, but I think for authenticity, if we're going to test out how a car moves, what it's like.
You actually turn it on? Did you actually turn it on?
Oh, yeah.
Please turn it off. Please turn it off.
It's off. But it did get toasty there for a second.
I'm still toasty now.
And you two are both wearing lovely Otto branded pieces.
So things we do for the company, right? Okay, elephant in the room. This is a Prius hybrid, but it's a Prius, well, it's actually a Prius plug-in hybrid. So what does that actually mean?
Well, it actually means that to get the most out of this car, you do have to plug it in. Operates just like a hybrid in any other sense, but you do want to charge it up. You're talking about 39 miles per hour, which you probably know already.
Okay, but there is savings to be made, right?
Yeah, I mean 100%. But the savings will come if you plug it in.
Okay.
You know, one thing I've always found about Toyota Prius in general, which I didn't find out until I was sitting in the front seat, was just how quiet it is. So quiet.
Too quiet. No, it's cool. It's good. Oh shit, it's getting a different lane. Oh, I've ruined it.
Oh, Richard.
So we've got a challenge here. Rich is in a situation where he needs to maneuver into the right lane. Will he get allowed to do it? Oh, missed your opportunity.
I'm going after this. I'm going after this.
Oh! Smooth.
Wow.
So, full disclosure, taking a little break. Don't know what Rich is doing, but that's his business. But in the meantime, thought that maybe we could just look at how to charge up the car a little bit. Basically, you'll be parking near a machine just like this. You'll pull out your card. This one's Source London. Tap it on the machine. Plug in the cable that you'll get with your Prius plug-in hybrid Business Edition Plus, and it will charge away. If you'd like to see a full video of how to do that with the Nissan Leaf, you can see the wonderful Boo doing it on another YouTube video that we've done, or you can check out the PCO electric guide that we've made on our website, ottocar.co.uk.
What were your first impressions when you drove this car, Ish?
I really like it. I think one thing that I thought that made it a really nice car is that it's got quite good grip on the road.
Yeah.
I think it feels a little bit heavier than a original Prius, but in a good way.
Because of the battery, I assume?
Yeah, it's not so light, and so that lets you kind of like really feel like you're in control when you're driving. But obviously, like every Prius I've ever driven, you feel in control, and that's no different here. But I think you do feel a little bit like you've got that kind of, I like it feels high tech. You feel like you're in like a futuristic car almost.
Back to the Future. What's your favourite one? 1, 2 or 3?
Only watched one.
Oh, what's the matter with you? What's going on here? It's a classic. Oh, the feds are coming. No, it's a fire engine.
So, arguably the most important part. What was the drive like?
The drive was nice. We had a nice little drive from Hyde Park back to Hammersmith, and it was smooth. I had no qualms with it at all. Yeah, it was kind of exactly what I expected it to be. Maybe about 10% better than the previous version. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. There was nothing wrong with it. I can't really find a fault.
Yeah. Safe, reliable, enjoyable.
Did the job. Absolutely perfect for PCO driving.
So for PCO drivers, we need one rating.
One rating.
The ultimate rating.
Drum roll, please. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to give it a 4-star. 4-star out of 5.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I think so. I think that, look, the PCO industry is moving fast, and sure, there's the plug-in hybrid, there's also electric for those who might not be fully confident or suitable for electric cars. I think this is a great, perfect alternative for them. There's not the stress, as you said before, of finding a charging point at all times. They can still run on the petrol. The car is great, it's the Prius, everyone loves the Prius. Sure, it has a bit of stigma about it, but ultimately there's a reason why it's become so popular.
Safe, it's reliable.
Safe, it's reliable, it does the job, the running costs are there. If you work it properly, like you said before, and use the charger from time to time to top it up, then it's a great car for PCO.
I think I'm going to give it a 4 too.
You're going to give it 4 too?
Yeah.
We're in agreement. What is going on here?
Doesn't happen much.
No, it doesn't happen
I don't
much.
think it's going to happen
All right.
again.
High five, there we go.
But yeah, I have to say exactly the same. And I also think, for me, a big drawback was the boot space as well.
That's fair.
But for a city car, maybe it's not great for airport runs, but going from A to B around the city, I think you can't go wrong.
All right, 4-star it is. Any ideas on the next review?
I don't know. I mean, that's going to be your choice.
That is my choice. We'll find out soon.